The Philippine Statistics Authority recorded a slower inflation of 0.9% for July 2025. Meanwhile, rice inflation is expected to remain negative throughout the year. PTV's Denise Osorio has the details.
Inflation continues to ease this year, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority, slowing to 0.9% in July, down 1.4% in June, significantly lower than the 4.4% recorded in July 2024. This decline is attributed to a more modest rise in the cost of utilities, such as electricity, water, and rent, which eased to 2.1% from 3.2%. The prices of food and non-alcoholic beverages also dipped by 0.2%, while transport costs fell by 2%, thanks to cheaper fuel at the pump and public transport fares.
Yung vegetables inflation natin as a whole ay mababa pa rin. But we saw sa National Capital Region, particularly nung second half ng July, may mga adjustment na tayo na pag-akyat doon sa certain vegetable items.
The price of rice dropped markedly by 18.2%, from 50 pesos and 90 centavos in July last year to 41 pesos and 31 centavos this July.
So yung ating first regular milled rice nitong July, ang average price per kilo niya ay nasa 41 pesos and 31 centavos. Compared July last year na ito ay nasa 50 pesos and 90 centavos. Kaya malaki talaga yung ating pagbaba ng presyo dito sa regular milled. Yung year-on-year na reduction niya ay negative 18.2%.
Rice inflation is expected to remain negative for the rest of the year. The Department of Agriculture explained its recommendation to gradually increase tariffs on imported rice from 15% to 25% and eventually 35% to balance the needs of both farmers and consumers.
Kasi gusto natin din, again, magkaroon ng balancing action para sa kapakanan ng ating mga magsasaka at sa kapakanan ng ating mga consumers. At timing din, huling datos ng PSA, record din na 15.9 negative yung inflation. Deflation na to sa presyo ng bigas.
The MESA added the proposed temporary suspension of rice imports for 45 to 60 days during harvest season is based on strong supply forecasts, owing to a record domestic harvest and high stock levels at the National Food Authority.
Napakarami ng pumasok na import, 2.5 million metric tons na bigas, plus record harvest tayo ng palay first semester. Yung 45 to 60 days, 1.5 months. Kung titingnan mo yung requirement natin na 35,000 metric tons per day ng bigas, sa dami ng bigas natin, hindi yan makakaapekto masyado.
This downward trend in inflation is felt by many Filipino households, especially after recent typhoons, when any relief from price hikes is more than welcome.
Tumaas din konti, pero kahit pa paano mayroon. Kisa naman mura, wala naman. Minsan pag bagyo, mataas. Pag wala naman bagyo, normal ang presyo. Ang mga ano lang talaga, may sakuna lang talaga mataas.
Grandma Lucia, who used to spend between 1,500 pesos and 2,000 pesos per week to feed her 4 grandchildren, now finds 1,000 pesos a week enough for all 5 of them.
Sa Bulacan, sa bukid, para sa amin is okay, malaking pasalamat namin na bababa ang presyo. Diba, lalo na maraming mga bata, marami akong mga laga. Yung budget is okay na yon.
Both grandmothers Neri and Lucia agree that one of the most significant changes is the drop in rice prices, particularly the availability of the Bente Bigas Meron Na program, offering rice at 20 pesos per kilo for senior citizens, solo parents, persons with disabilities, and beneficiaries of the 4-piece program. More affordable food is now reaching communities across the country, especially in Eastern Visayas, Northern Mindanao, Davao, Soc-Sargen, and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region or BARM. In Metro Manila, inflation has declined to around 1.7%, while areas outside the capital report rates hover close to 1%. Denise Osorio from the National Television Network for a new and better Philippines.